Hi guys, welcome back with another video. So in today's video, I'm just going to take a moment to discuss about one of the hot topics that is going around in the world today. That is CrowdStrike and Windows computers. So before we jump into the nitty gritty of what has actually gone wrong and stuff like that, we will quickly just have a look on what is there in the news, right? So basically, if you see the news, there are news going around saying that airports are being shut down, or banks, airports, or maybe supermarkets. More of these popular places have been shut down and stopped operations. I saw some places like even the airport in Dubai, they have been shut down in the sense not operating because of certain issues. And the computer screens, the screens that was having all the information has gone blue. We simply call it blue screen of death. So everywhere it was across, and I saw so much of Twitter posts saying that they have recorded the videos and showing. So people were just actually confused. Has this been actually a cyber attack across the globe? Because not only one particular area, or not only one particular industry, or not only one particular company, across the different multiple industries, people were having the same problem. Everything was shut down. So people were wondering, actually, is it actually a hack? Or can someone hack a vast amount of companies at the same time? So truth be told, or if you look at the actual problem, this is not actually a hack. What has happened is there was a product and there was an operating system. So there was some incompatibility because of some issues which we will talk in a moment. Because of that, whoever who was using that particular product was having a bad time. So their computers crashed in the sense, what the blue screen of death is what we call. So blue screen came in and they were unable to operate the computers. That is what actually happened. So if you ask me the question of were there any data breaches or data losses, no, this is not a data breach. This is actually a downtime that has happened because of two products, right? Actually one product is the reason, but that was affecting one particular operating system, that is Windows. So before we go into what is the product, we'll quickly have a look on the name and the product's background, and then we will go in detail into what is the particular product that was having the problem. So CrowdStrike is the product that was actually being affected or maybe having the problem relating to Windows operating system. So one thing to be clear here is this was only affecting Windows operating systems and not Mac or any other operating system. So anyone who was having cloud security as a platform, so basically it's a cybersecurity platform. In a nutshell, if we put it like non-technical terms, it's like an antivirus. So they are having much more than antivirus. So in a nutshell, it's like an antivirus, and they had this sensor called Falcon sensor. So Falcon sensor is similar to an antivirus product that you install in your computer, which is talking to the cloud servers that is managed by CrowdStrike. So what happens is, if any deviation or if any abnormality or whatever stuff we have to take from the particular endpoint, it talks back to the server and it has a communication all the time established. So what happened is, today there was an update coming up from the CrowdStrike product to this particular sensor, and that had an issue. So officially, they are actually having a official statement about what has gone wrong. We will quickly have a look on what is the statement saying on. So they had this statement. They are actually giving a small brief on what happened. So they have updated the time as well. In a nutshell, what they are saying is, CrowdStrike is actively working on customers' impact, and we are actually giving you a solution to do that, and they are just giving a summary. So in the summary, it says that it is a problem with the Falcon sensor, and in detail they are going to say that what are the symptoms a particular person is seeing if this particular thing is affected. So one of the biggest symptoms is blue screen, right? So if you are a Windows user, you would know that blue screen means the computer just restarts with the blue screen with an error and you can't use it, right? So that is what is happening, and the reason behind this is because of some update they had sent which was having a problem, and that has affected a particular driver. So they are actually giving the driver's detail as well. So the driver's name is C some number of zeros and 291.sys. This is the particular driver that is having an effect. And importantly, if your computer has connected to the internet at a particular time or later, so they are saying the time is 0527 UTC. So whatever the time zone you are in, you can just convert it to the time zone and see. If your computer has connected to the internet after that, you are not going to have a problem. right? So if your computer has connected to the internet and got the update before that particular time, then your computer is having a problem. That is one thing you have to keep in mind. And the second thing is macOS and Linux hosts are not affected. So in case if your computer got connected and got the update and you are just suffering from this blue screen problem, they have actually given a solution. The solution is pretty much easy. Initially, they came up with a solution of actually renaming the particular file that was affected and doing a restart, and it would work. But later on, they found out that is not a particular, that is not actually a good solution. So they came up with another solution that is actually deleting the file. So they are actually giving the location of the file where you have to find that particular drivers and delete it. So basically, you have to go to the System32 folders, drivers and CrowdStrike directory. Actually, you have to look for the file name that has been actually given in the statement. I will actually link this particular URL to the video description. You have to go there and you have to manually delete. But the important thing you have to understand is you have to do it in safe mode, right? Or safe mode or Windows recovery environment. You have to boot your computer in safe mode, and then you have to go all the way to this particular directory, and then you have to find this particular file, and then you have to delete the file, then you have to reboot. And you must be wondering, can I just do it through command line? Yes, obviously you can do it command line. You have to just go to the, you have to open command line or maybe PowerShell or whatever and go to the particular place, and if it is command line, you can give the command del for delete. You can give the command del and just delete it, and it will work, and you have to restart the computer and hopefully it would work. I'm not really sure if it is going to be the final solution that is actually needed, because they are still investigating. So after the investigations are over, maybe over the weekend, we will have much more information and much more different solutions as well. At the moment, the solution they are having is going to this particular directory, finding this particular file. You have to do it in safe mode and delete it, and you restart the computer. Hopefully it should work. So pretty much, again, takeaways, this is not a hack. This is not a data breach. No one has lost any data. What has happened is, because of some particular module that was getting an update, it got crashed, or maybe it had a problem with it, and now the problem is there. You have to just delete the file and restart the computer, and it will connect to the internet and get the correct file, and you will be all good. So hope this was informative, guys. If there are any new major updates coming up in the particular news, I will keep you guys posted. Other than that, hope this was informative. Happy hacking. Thank you.